This is the Adventure Force Stunt Runner. It's a little, and by little you can see it's pretty small, remote control car that I have adapted so that it can use external push button switches instead of the remote control. Now for this device there is a forward and a back and a spin left, spin right. Now what I have broken out is the forward and back, forward and reverse, and then a single spin one. It really doesn't need to spin left, spin right. As you'll find out in a minute, it spins very quickly, so it's almost sort of arbitrary. Also, this is a flip car, so if it flips around the other way, forward and reverse will be reversed. So just keep that in mind. It can be a little confusing when I'm labeling things. But what I've done in my labeling conventions is I'm assuming that the car is facing with this dark up because the power button is here and the charger is here. So let's talk about the power. It uses 4 AA batteries, which I've already installed, and the car itself has a rechargeable battery on board. And to charge it, you use the remote unit, and there is a little plug, and you plug it into the top of the car, and it will only fit one way. So if it's not going in, you need to just turn it around. So you can see it's plugged in right now. I'm going to turn it on, and the little green charge light will come on. You can check the manual for how long it charges. It actually charges up pretty quickly. It doesn't take very long, at least to get some time on the unit. So just let it charge for a while, and once it's done charging, or you're done charging it, you can put that away and it'll be flashing. You want to turn on the car. There's a little black button here that turns on the car, and you'll know that the car is on because there will be a little yellow LED in there. This is why I'm assuming this is top, because you could see the LED in the power switch, and it'll stop flashing on the remote. So at this point, a test switch to the spin, and if I activate that switch, oops, let me move it out of the way. This is real cool if you've got cats, because they go crazy for this. Let me plug. I only have one switch connected right now, but you could certainly have 2 or 3. At the minimum, have forward and spin, because that'll give you a direction and a turning. And then if you want a little more control, throw the reverse in there too. So right now I have plugged in just, let's see, what I'm calling forward. And here it goes. Forward. So that's it. You connect up the cables, you charge it. It's got the little onboard battery, so there's not a battery in the car. Make sure when you're all done playing to do 2 things. One, power off the car, and more importantly, turn off this little power switch on the remote control. Set it to off. I have accidentally left this on and drained the batteries. So that's really kind of the downside with the remote, is you have to remember to turn it off. So that's it. It's a neat little car. It's pretty rugged for its size. It's best on hard surfaces, but it's kind of a fun little thing to adapt.